really choosing anything that it is that you want to do or be, because there's always going to be somebody that's going to look at it and say, oh, that's not conventional, that's not going to get you any money, you're not going to make it anywhere trying to do that, there's already too many people, or something along the lines of that. There's always going to be that negativity. But that negativity should never be a reason for you to stop. Just because someone wasn't able to make it that way doesn't mean that you won't.
Look at my test. 5 D. Right. Oh no! We're going down! We're going down!
A Tanasoff very computer, the ABC, conceptualized in 1934 by John F. Vincent Tanasoff. It was actually completed and created in 1942.
Hello everybody and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for a first look at Barbonian. Yeah, our train going on through. Choo choo. Hello everybody and welcome to the circle.
I'm happy to see what I'm to do in this odd voice world. Hello everybody and welcome to another Digimon video.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of my Just a Dude podcast. The thing that I learned about failure and a lot of this path when it comes to becoming a content creator, or really choosing anything that it is that you want to do or be, because there's always going to be somebody that's going to look at it and say, oh, that's not conventional, that's not going to get you any money, you're not going to make it anywhere trying to do that, there's already too many people, or something along the lines of that. There's always going to be that negativity. But that negativity should never be a reason for you to stop. Just because someone wasn't able to make it that way doesn't mean that you won't.
Look at my test. 5 D. Right. 5. Oh no! We're going down! We're going down!
A Tanasoff very computer, the ABC, conceptualized in 1934 by John F. Vincent Tanasoff. It was actually completed and created in 1942. Not just the digital world and intelligence. It would also be used to processes of the operating system.
That's for you. Oh no. Take that. Why did it pop like this the whole
Hello everybody and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for a first look at Gorgonian. Yeah, I love train rolling on through. Choo choo. Hello everybody and welcome to the circle. Run around in a circle. Run around in a circle. Run around in a circle. Circle running. Circle running. Myself alive with a circle running. Yes. Alrighty then. Hello everybody and welcome to today's Toss Up Tuesdays, and we're playing a little bit of Elden Ring. I do appreciate those of you who are here early and have just started trickling on in. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to be doing... It's not exactly going to be too exciting today. We're just really going to be doing a little bit of farming for some runes as well as for a specific armor set that I want to get early on. Hey, what's up, Zexton? Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Alright, but right now I'm currently working on farming the Banished Knight's armor set. As well as trying to get runes on the way while we're doing that. You know, and because it's such a monotonous task, it also does help give me time to talk about the lore of Elden Ring and what I know of it and what I want to work on with it. Because I have a lot of theories, and one of the theories that I have still has yet to be disproven, and for me, at the very least, rings true. Which actually involves Radigan and America. Which I thoroughly and still 100% am under the belief that Marika and Radigan were brother and sister, and that they, before all of the events within the lands between involving the Outer Will, were the chosen Empyreans, and they were influenced by the Outer Will, or the Greater Will, and through that influence, Marika became the goddess, and yes, I do. I just haven't gotten to that place yet. Yeah, but Marika became the goddess, and Radigan became the champion, but both of them were given two pieces of the law of order within the Elden Ring itself for the Greater Will, which was the law of causality and the law of regression. The law of causality was given to Marika. The law of regression was given to Radigan. And ultimately, due to the processes of everything that happened, Marika would eventually, through being the embodiment of causality, would shatter the Elden Ring and the Order in the hopes of being able to discover what suffering will allow for them to elevate their grace even further. But through that, to be able to repair the order that was broken, the Greater Will would be forced to bring together Radigan and Marika, turning them into one, which was essentially what created the events that you see within the ending of Elden Ring. And within that as well, that the fact that they are brother and sister and that they were wed and had children may be the reason why both Mikola and Melania, I forgot how to say her name properly, were actually afflicted by weakness. Mikola being unable to grow old, and Melania being afflicted or easily afflicted by the rot, which was the influence of another outer god. Ow. Yes. Hey, what's up? Dang it, that's not the piece that I needed. I just need the feet and the head. And I will have everything I need from the Banished Knight. But at least I'm still, you know, farming runes here too. Hey, thank you so much for those gifts. I do appreciate it. But that is one of my main theories when it comes to Marika and Radigan. Currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. If you want to check out any gameplay, we are live on YouTube currently for today's Toss Up Tuesdays. Link is in my bio just to make it easier for you. And yes, we are actually in Stormvale Castle right now. I did beat Godric and everything. I'm just trying to get this armor so that I can move on. Because this armor set is what I use to get through the Liurnia of the Lakes area. Which is where I'm going to go to next. Oh yeah, and the Banished Knight's armor looks just awesome. It's one of the armors that has a dragon motif, and one of the things I'm kind of really going for with this particular character or this particular playthrough is I'm going to go for what I did when I had this on Xbox, which was to make this character a faith strength build that worked and used a lot of the dragon incantations. Hey, Cassie, thank you so much for that and for being here. You have no idea how much I appreciate you and your kindness. I hope you're doing well. We are live on YouTube today, in case you are wondering, and we're playing a little bit of Elden Ring. I'm just doing a bit of monotonous rune farming and farming for an armor while we talk about Elden Ring lore. And hey, what's up? Welcome from TikTok. I do appreciate it when y'all come from TikTok onto my YouTube streams or Twitch streams, depending on when I'm live. It does mean a lot, and I appreciate you being here. Let's see. I love the hooded scarved Banish helm I use for so many builds. See, I don't have that one yet. I'm still working on trying to get to that area in Caelid where the hooded Banished Knight's helm can be farmed. I just want the original one first, as well as the original legs. Let's see, I need to do that. I've done the full-on strength build the entire way through the game, but I haven't tried intelligence. Tried intelligence and couldn't do it for some reason. I get it, you know, the mage build isn't for everybody when it comes to Elden Ring. I totally get that. I do recommend trying out the faith build because it's a lot of fun. Because a lot of the faith-based incantations in the game, though might take a lot of time to cast, are extremely powerful, and they have a lot of cinematic value to them, in my opinion, in the way that they are shown in how they're cast, comparative to a lot of the sorcery incantations, the glint spells. Is this a story mode type game? I've never played it. Yes, this is a heavy story based game. But one thing about games that are made by FromSoft is the story isn't necessarily given to you. It's something that you have to experience as well as learn about through different items and playing the game and reading a lot. It'll give you a lot of window. Oh shit, we're gonna die. Ah, crap. But yeah, it'll give you a window into the game, but you have to be ready to kind of be intensive about trying to find that story. Essentially, more so than a story-based game, even though there is a really amazing story in Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a challenge, roll and dodge, hack and slash style game. Just with a immense lore and story ingrained into it. With a lot of mystery, because that's what FromSoft likes to do. They like to leave things open-ended in a lot of things. Ow. Come on. There you go. I actually let my Grace guide me on my first playthrough, and it was great. Nice. Currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. If you want to check out any of the gameplay, we are live on YouTube for Toss Up Tuesdays. Link is in my bio just to make it easier for you. And right now, we're really just talking about lore while I grind some runes and trying to get a specific armor set. And that is a fun way to do it, to just let the grace and the golden light guide you through the game and see where that takes you, because it's not always going to be as linear as you might think, but it's also just a lot of fun to do. Ow. Did all that straight through Dragonfire, huh? Gotcha. One of the most powerful weapons you will get in early game, in my opinion, is going to be Ragier's Rapier, which is a +8 weapon that you get early on. And it has a really good Ash of War ability on it. Definitely highly recommended if you just want to be able to get through your first playthrough, not trying to do any specialized weapon or anything. Ow. Ow. Might die. Woo. Didn't die. Still didn't get the piece of armor that I wanted. Oh yeah. That's the thing. If you let the grace guide you, depending on how you play the game, it won't just take you through the main objectives. It will take you through side quests and little bits to get you to what you need. It'll also take you to areas that will get you bits and pieces for your wondrous physics, as well as golden seeds to increase your flasks, and sacred tears to increase your flasks efficiency. Rajier is the man. I mean, Rajier is a very interesting character. There's a lot to his lore that I still need to explore, but it's very interesting because he is technically a tarnished, but he loses his grace near the end of where you meet him, and there's going to be, like, I don't want to give you too many spoilers for anybody who hasn't really played the game yet, but Rajier honestly has a very tragic life, to be honest. Fast forward, I'm on new game +8, and I'm still finding new things. Oh yeah, not like I've beaten this game multitudes of times on my Xbox, and well, 3 times on my Xbox, and I've watched a multitude of different gameplays. And within that, I still have fought new bosses through and through all of this. Oops, that did not work. Like, just recently, while I was playing this last night, I fought the Deathbird, and I've never fought the original Deathbird, or the Deathbird that's in the first area. Yeah, Ragier's life is quite depressing. Hello. Welcome to the YouTube stream. Alright, we are currently just farming runes, trying to get an armor set, and talking about lore about Elden Ring. I didn't know there was, until not long ago. So, which one was it? No. In the early area of Elden Ring, if you get to the graveyard that the Tibia Mariner, the first Tibia Mariner spawns before. Oh, cool. Thank you for letting me know that so that I can ban your dumbass. You idiot trolls always reveal yourself. So happy, so annoying. Because that's what they do. The trolls always reveal themselves, so it makes it easy to ban them. But yeah, no, when it comes to the beast priest Garand, you can actually meet him early on by finding the Tibia Mariner earlier before you reach Godric and Stormvale Castle in a graveyard. Once you've done that, then you will meet, I believe his name is D, and D would actually guide you to the very first area that allows you to meet Garand. Right on, good. Because trolls should always be used just for their engagement and then tossed aside like trash. And I'm currently playing on PC. There you go. Come on. Ow. Did I get anything from that? No. Hey, thank you so much for those gifts. I do appreciate it. Oh, come on. I just need the Greaves and the, 1 second, sorry. I gotta get rid of somebody who's begging for attention and is sad in life because his mommy never told him that he wasn't worthwhile. But just stop talking to him because he wasn't worthwhile. Remember, it's not the world's fault that you suck. It's your fault that you suck. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Alright, come on, please give me a piece of your armor. You suck. Have you ever played Dragon's Dogma? It's a Souls-like, Monster Hunter, etc. Mixed into one. Second game comes out this month, so I'm quickly brushing through the first one. I've played Dragon's Dogma. I did. It's been a long time since I played it, though. It was really interesting, and I do love the premise of it. Mainly because I love dragons. Although the dragon in Dragon Dogma is a very enigmatic figure. More so likened to the dragon with the dragons within Dragon Dogma are more likened to the dragons within another series that I really wish they would revive, known as Drakengard. And if you haven't heard of that, that is an extremely dark series. It's a really awesome series, though. But the dragons in Drakengard were more so figures or outer gods or eldritch gods, more so, that had an effect on the world. Yeah. So are you just saying random stuff? You know what? Not even gonna bother dealing with it, because I'll take your interactions because you are a troll from what I can tell, which adds to my metrics, and then I'm going to get rid of you because that's all you're good for. Let's see, Dragon's Dogma was way ahead of its time. So many cool mechanics. I can't believe that it was a PS2 game. And are you using OBS? Yes, sir, nerds. I am using OBS. I used to use Streamlabs OBS, but my friend Chef guided me towards using regular OBS once again, and I found that, in all honesty, it's a lot more efficient with a lot less bloatware onto it, making it much easier to work with than Streamlabs OBS. Even with all of the quality of life things that Streamlabs OBS adds in, it is a comparative to OBS, even though it's not that much, it is a load more so than OBS is on your CPU. So switching to regular OBS, standard online broadcast software, I believe that's what it's called, or that's what it stands for, is by far been the best change I've done for my content creation in a long time. And it's all thanks to my buddy, Hey I'm Chef, who also does a podcast known as Nostalgic Nerd Out. Definitely should check them out. They're on YouTube, and I regularly shout them out on my YouTube and my YouTube videos. Alright, what was it doing? I already killed that knight. The graphics were great too. I mean, a lot of games on the PS2 had pretty fucking amazing graphics. The PS2 was a workhorse for Sony. I had a lot of hopes for that company, and it's sad that they turned into a giant greed horse that is one of the only proprietary members that are still pushing the console war, which has no need to exist anymore. Come on, come on, come on, fire, 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 fire. There you go. Ow. Take that! Still hasn't given me the piece of armor that I'm looking for. I am just annoyed. What's up? No. So Tuesdays and Fridays are regular YouTube days. And Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are my regular Twitch days. And I do that as I'm trying to still work on getting more watch hours for YouTube. And once I get my YouTube monetized, which I am at currently 17 to 1800 views, I need to get about 1200 more views at 12 view hours. Once I've done that, then I am actually going to be switching to only one day a week on YouTube and 4 days a week on Twitch. I appreciate the offer, Bryson, but at the moment I'm just, one, I'm trying to get better at the game, so I'm just trying to do a playthrough with myself, other than fighting bosses with randoms that I call in. As well as just trying right now to grind some runes and get this banished knight armor. Also, I am playing on PC, if I remember correctly, Bryson. Aren't you on Xbox? I don't remember. I don't remember, but last I checked, and that was a long time ago, Elden Ring still hadn't had crossplay yet. Yeah, I'm on PC. I was on Xbox originally, yeah, but my Xbox broke, and I just didn't fix it. And one of my friends and supporters on Twitch got me this for PC, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play it again. I'm sorry, Bryson. Nah. I mean, if you want to buy me a PS5, sure, but nah. Hey, Sasquatch. Oh. Alright, let's... Just give me the armor that I've been trying to get. Come on. I have most of your stuff. I have your pole arm, I have your armor, I have your gauntlets. I just need the helmet and the pants. But I'm also, grinding. Because I want to grind to the point where I have... Did I level up yet? No, not yet. But my goal right now is to have 20 strength, 20 dexterity, and 20 faith, which will make it so that I can use a lot of the weapons that I'm working towards getting later on in the game. But I also need to, I believe, increase my intelligence to be able to use the sword of Ice and Flame. Which is another weapon that I do want to get. And is part of my plan. Because this particular character, I am leveling up and getting through the first playthrough and going on to New Game Plus 1 so that I can actually do a cinematic narrative playthrough of this to showcase the story. Because that was always the plan when I first got the game. Till my Xbox took a giant shit. But yeah, because there's just so much lore when it comes to Elden Ring. And I'm getting myself reacquainted with that lore. I am definitely saving up to get the DLC. Oh yes, I am very much so hyped for the Elden Ring DLC. I want to know who Mesmer is. I want to know more about that particular character. Because it's obviously not Mikola. That's pretty much my goal. Is I'm gonna save up for those 2 months, and I'm gonna hopefully I will be able to get it. Oh god, no, dang it, I screwed up. I got too penisy there. But yeah, there's because there's more to explore in that lore. So I want to see what it has to say. Maybe we'll get more about the formless mother. Which, honestly, I have another theory about Elden Ring that still has yet to be challenged throughout all of the lore that has been put out there so far. My first theory was involving Marika and Radigan actually being related and them actually being present throughout the entirety of everything that was going on. But another theory that I have involves the period previous before the rise of the Erd Tree, which essentially took over the greater tree that was there before and the Crucible. But there were many other outer gods mentioned before the greater will. And I honestly thoroughly believe with how they talk about the Crucible being essentially a melting pot of all of these different aspects, that the Crucible and the greater and the great tree that originated all life within the lands between may or may not have been the result of multiple outer gods coming together. and that it was the greater will that essentially broke this pantheon apart through its treachery. Which is why there was such a enormous battle um, for control over the lands between, and that why the Erd Tree in itself and the Golden Order faced so much opposition in the beginning. And why there were so many other factions that existed beforehand. Oh, excuse me. So, Raven, I often get questions like that. Is this game worth it? Is that game worth it? What makes a game worth it ultimately is going to be your preferences. What kind of games do you like? Are you into a game that will be highly challenging with a lot of rolling and dodging and the story not being necessarily on the forefront? It's something that you have to search for and learn and gain over time. Elden Ring is a vast and beautiful world with a lot to do and a lot to see. But it's an extremely challenging game, and the gameplay in itself might not be what you're looking for. So that's something that you have to determine yourself, whether or not it is going to be worth it. Do you enjoy Soulsborne style games? Have you ever had an experience with Soulsborne style games? If not, have you checked out the gameplay? Because that's going to be where you should start to see whether or not a game is worth it to you. It's not about what's popular. It's not about what everybody else plays. It's about what do you want to enjoy, because gaming isn't about everybody else. Gaming is about you. What do you enjoy? What do you have fun with? Not about what everybody tells you to play. So if you don't want to, if you're looking for a shooter game, that might not be your thing. If you're looking for something else, it's just about what type of game you enjoy. Don't play games that everybody tells you to play. Take the suggestion and do some research. Nah, Fortnite's on my never play list. So is Brawlhalla. And also, I have a specific rule as a content creator. I don't play with anybody except for personal friends, moderators, and Patreon subs. Appreciate you understanding. So many people get so bent out of shape about that kind of stuff. And it's like, listen, you get to play whatever the fuck you want to play. That doesn't mean I have to want to play it. So it's refreshing to see that kind of understanding. And what am I playing right now? I'm currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. You're a broad champ, 10 times. No, right on. Right on. I'm glad you enjoy that game and you're kicking ass at it. Oh god, no, I'm gonna die. Yay. Nice. Elden Ring is definitely on my list of top favorite games, for sure. Because of the story, because of the gameplay, because of the world in itself. And I do love FromSoft for how they tell the story, because there's so many different ways to be able to interpret it, and a lot of its interpretation is open to the player. You're mad about pre-ordering for nothing. I'm sad that you feel like you pre-ordered for nothing, but then again, you probably should have done more research on the game before you purchased it, instead of buying something that was popular. If you're mad about the game of Elden Ring, that is. Oh wait, no. We're confirming that. Nope. We're pressing the wrong button. Currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. I'm just farming some runes and trying to get a actual armor set, and then yeah, it's really what I'm doing right now. And we're also just talking about lore for Elden Ring. Yes, always do your research. Make up your own mind. Don't let anybody tell you how or what you should think. Look at the information that's out there and make your own decision from that. But don't blindly follow what anybody says. Now I want to play Elden Ring. Dude, go do it. Ain't nothing stopping you. I said, right now, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again because I'm trying to farm this shit. Because I want his armor. I really do. Because I could be doing this a lot more efficiently going out into the Stormfield area where the giants are and killing those guys off, because those guys give 1,000 runes per kill. And they're not that difficult to kill. But I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm trying to get runes, which the Banished Knights drop, I believe, 400 runes per kill. You might go kill Millennia. Okay. The Blade of Mikola. I wonder if anybody's done shots to how many times she mentions that she is the Blade of Mikola when you fight her. Hey, what's up? You good? You good?
Yeah.
Ah. Hey, what's up, Chef? How are you, my friend? And thank you so much for those roses. I do appreciate it. I do apologize, y'all just showing up right now. But I am going to take a small be right back break because I got to go take a piss. I do apologize. But also, for anybody who is a supporter of mine, check this out on YouTube, for there is this advert for one of my most important and only podcasts that I currently am working on, known as Fajali Advice. You doing alright? You having some problems? Do you need some advice? Well, check out my podcast, Fajali Advice, where we do our best to try and help out others, to be able to realize that mental health is something as important as our physical health. And of course, if you do want to participate, check out the email at the end. Your submission is completely anonymous. And of course, we hope you have a wonderful day. You're just throwing it in his face like, hey, here's my dick.
Pocket fan.
Yeah.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand!
Ah, my eyes.
I would ride it.
I mean, I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna get up and hug.
All I hear when you say I'm gonna ride it, America!
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah!
Let's ride this motherfucking dinosaur, yeah!
Yeah!
But the games that I play are games like, we do Warframes on Wednesdays. Tuesdays are Toss-Up Tuesdays, so we pretty much play whatever. Thursdays are Throwback Thursdays, so we'll play nostalgic games on Thursdays. And Fridays, we play Baldur's Gate 3 because it's D&Ws for Fridays. Alright, let's go fishing some more. We need to make some money. Remember, no one belongs in your life unless you allow them to. Yeah, that's right. I got an extra large golden rod. It's sad how desperate you are for attention. That's probably why your mother stopped loving you and you don't really have any friends. Oh my god, we finally got it. Fuck you! Now we can move on to the next fucking relic. God damn, that hurt. This game is evil. Whoever made this game, whoever created Hide Life, hates life. I know it. Because no one makes a game like this that loves life. You know what this game makes me do? This game makes my butthole pucker.
Alone.
Alright, fine. Fuck you too.
Fine. Yeah, fuck you too.
Yes. Fun.
Appreciate it, and yes, I'm ready. Whoa! Surprise, motherfucker! Alright, knock it up, baby. Actually, that sounded wrong.
Not as bad as it could have.
Y'all just want to make me pee.
Hey everybody, Random Skull and
Mr. Announcer!
we're here to let you know about.
About YouTube!
That's right, Asian Fashion Gamer has a YouTube. If you want to check out his projects, well, check out the link.
Hey there, everybody. Mr. Announcer here. I want to take a moment of your time to let you know that there are ways that you can support Asian Fasha Gamer with direct donations through Cash App and PayPal. And you can make requests with these donations. They will be treated as priority requests for short-form content on YouTube and on TikTok. We thank you for your support, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
What is this sleeping that
You son of a bitch.
A long enough poll, he probably could.
Oh
you
my.
talk about my poll.
We're talking about your poll. We're polling it up here.
The 1993 Jeep Wrangler is known as the most piece of shit Wrangler there ever made.
It's like Ron Swanson says. Don't half-ass two things. Whole-ass one thing. But anything in life worth doing is going to be a difficult road, paved with disappointments, with failures and pitfalls. But as long as you're stubborn enough to wanting to keep moving forward, you will reach whatever goal that you have. Find that passion. Find that moment that you realize, this is what I want to do for a living. This is all I want to do. And when you find that, hold on to it. Run with it. Risk it to get that biscuit and keep going. I'm sorry, you're primitive and racist. But remember, that's probably why your mother stopped talking to you and you don't really have any friends. Because in the future, you will actually have the audience that you really want. Rather than the trash that's out there. You know, the peanut gallery. Alright, we are back. Appreciate your patience and for you hanging out. I do hope that everybody's still having a wonderful day. And of course, for those of you that haven't checked out my podcast, which is the only podcast that I'm currently working on, Fudgely Advice, please do, because it is a passion project of mine and it is something that means the world to me. It is available on YouTube and on Spotify. Link is in my bio. And of course, if you're ever going through a tough time, if you need someone to talk to, if you just want to vent, you are always welcome to email me, Faja, at fajaliadvice@gmail.com. And if you wish, your submission will be read live on podcast. And of course, I will do my best to be able to give you advice based off of my life experiences. And hopefully, I'll be able to give you something of value. And I appreciate anybody and everyone who has been supporting that podcast. Because, like I said, it is my passion project. And it means the world to me. To be able to work towards helping others realize that mental health, everyday life, and relationships are stuff that we can deal with, as long as we recognize that mental health is just as important, if not more so, than our physical health. Because if we can take care of our mental health, we can take care of our physical health. Okay. And I appreciate, you appreciating the answer as well as the follow and the sub. Thank you. Okay, you. We're going to kill you, and we're going to get your armor, no matter how many times I have to kill you over and over again. Now, interestingly enough, what's very, very fun in the lore of Elden Ring is there is an actual explanation to enemies respawning within this game and the worlds and the lands between, because in the lands between within the Elden Ring order, death or destined death no longer occurs. Nobody actually dies in the game. And that's one of the most amazing, one of the fun things about the lore in Elden Ring. And that's also one of the reasons why I keep telling everybody when it comes to Elden Ring, if you do want to play and you enjoy these style of games, but you still get frustrated, death is a mechanic of the game. It is not something that is a punishment. Let's see, can you look at my new profile pic? I cannot. Are you talking about on Xbox Live or are you talking about on YouTube? On YouTube, it just looks like a bee for me right now. But that might be because it takes a little bit for it to actually do that. Cap, because bosses can't respawn. But what you do get from the boss after you kill them is their remembrance. Their remembrance is essentially their soul. And it is what is supposed to be able to be reborn or returned back to life without going through death. I thought you could on the computer. It might take a little bit to change. And hey, what's up, King Soldier? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so with the bosses, like the demigods that you kill and the like, they don't respawn, but you get something from killing them, such as a remembrance or a talisman. Those items that you get from killing them essentially house their soul or their potential to be reborn. But it's also to note that depending on how powerful that soul is within the lands between, it may take more time for them to be reborn, as well as the ones that die within the catacombs, their bodies don't get reformed because their ashes are being absorbed by the roots of the Earth Tree. Which is one of the... It's essentially what happened within the lands between. After America gave the rune of death and took it from the logic of the world and gave the rune to Malekith, who imbued it to his black blade, removing destined death from the order and logic of the world. There was a new form of death that would be allowed to occur to continue to revitalize the Erd Tree, which was Erd Tree burial. Essentially, which was only given to those that are of highborn descent or families and the like. They would have their ashes be brought to the roots of the Erd Tree, where they would be returned to the Erd Tree so that they could actually receive a death Now I can see it. Whereas there are beings in the lands between where you see them and they're decrepit. They're in atrophy, but they're not dead. And the reason for that is because they were never given their destined death, nor were their ashes ever taken to a catacombs that was close to the roots of an Erd tree to allow them to be absorbed and give them death. Without that, they continue to be reborn or reformed into the world as they once were and continue on in atrophy and apathy. That is the causality of America removing death and creating a new form of death rather than destined death. Because that's what America is, because of what she was given from the greater will, or the outer will, or the greater will, which was the law of causality. That was her whole thing, and the law of causality essentially is cause and effect, which is what she continues to explore, as that is her personification. Let me see if I can get a better look. To be honest, I can't get a good look from where I'm at because it doesn't blow up well. Give me a second. I can do this. To be honest, there we go. There we go. Now I can see it. Dude, fuck yeah. That profile picture is a win. I love the black armor of Malekith, first off. And you sitting on the throne like a boss, yeah. Alright, let's continue to do this. And of course, if anyone has any lore questions about Elden Ring, I'm always down to talk about it while I'm doing this farming of runes and armor. Come on. No, hit him. One more time. There we go. And also, if you don't know, for players of Elden Ring, I'm sure many of you that have played for a while already know this, but for people who don't know, in Elden Ring, if you come up against an enemy that has glowing gold eyes, they will give you more runes than a normal one. That was my first playthrough 330 days ago. I'm on my 5th now. Nice. Also, Chef, I hope you're still there. I appreciate you. I know I went on break just as soon as you showed up, but I really had to go pee. Alright, come on, you son of a bitch. I just want the armor, and then I can move on. Come on. Dang it. I also need to get better at dodging. No. It's like Piccolo says in Team 4 Star. Dodge! I feel like Gohan. You can never dodge at the right time. Come here, ya bitch. Ooh, come on. Please. Pants or helmet. Pants or helmet. Go fuck yourself. I'm a god at dodging. I am not. Hello. I can't tell you how many of the gloves I have. I need the helmet or the pants. Come on. I'm asking for a lot, but come on. I mean, Hey, what's up, Scotty? How are you, my friend? I wish we could play together. I'd give you some good armor. I remember, Bryson, you're the one, I believe, weren't you the one that helped me beat the Elden Beast? But hello, Scotty. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. And I'm currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. If you want to check out any awesome gameplay, we are live on YouTube currently playing Elden Ring. Link is in my bio, just to make it easier for you. And of course, it is at Asian Fasha Gamer, same spelling as my TikTok tag. Right now, we're just talking about lore while I farm some runes and an armor set that I'm trying to get that really doesn't want to give to me. Just wants to give me the fucking gloves and the armor, but not the pants or the helmet. I'm doing, Chef is at a friend's house with a dog, and I'm jelly. Oh, I love dogs. I have 2 dogs. No, I have not tried Helldivers 2. In all honesty, even though it looks like an interesting game, and I too am interested in the premise, it's not exactly a game that still has got me to a point where I want to use my money on that. If a viewer purchases the game for me, then I will be down to play it live on stream, even make YouTube videos off of it for that particular viewer. But personally, I'm only saving my money right now for the Elden Ring DLC and Black Myth. I love a cute doggo. I really wish that I can bring my dogs in to show them off, but there's some sensitive equipment here that still has to be tied down properly before we can even consider that. But I do have pictures of them on both my Instagram and in the Discord. But yeah, I've got Mocha, who is my German Shepherd, Australian Shepherd mix, and I have what's up, Frankie? I have Echo, who is my Cow Terrier. She's adorable. I love both of them. But Echo, being the older one and a herding dog, is kind of a bitch. Mocha, also being a herding dog, is kind of a submissive bitch. But I love them. You'll also if you look at the dog pictures that I posted, you'll probably also find the picture of my oldest and sadly passed away dog, who is my baby, Bacardi. She was my service animal, and I actually rescued her. I had her since she was 1 year old, and I loved her. I did. She was the best dog. But sadly, 2 years ago, in September, she passed away. Right in my arms, which was that was pretty tough to deal with. But I love her, and we had good times. Like I said, she was more than just, my dog and my baby. She was also my service animal. She's the one that kept me safe in the moments when I was having seizures regularly. Yeah, but she's in a better place now. She's in a much better place, and she's not in pain. So, and I had a lot of good memories with her. That's what I gotta focus on. Yeah, it hurts that she's gone, but it's as the saying goes. Let's not be sad that she's gone. Let's be happy that she was here. And Frankie, to answer your question, I am currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring, and we are live on YouTube currently. Link is in my bio if you want to come check it out. You saw the movie last Saturday. I haven't watched the Bob Marley movie. I do want to, because Bob Marley is an inspiration of mine and one of my personal heroes. But I haven't had a chance to watch this movie. But, you know, it was Bob Marley who said one of the quotes that I truly, I live around, and what I tried to do my best to lift others up and let them know that they're amazing, and that it doesn't matter what other people have said about them, that as long as they choose to try to live the life that they want to live and be who they want to be without trying to fit into other expectations, that they are absolutely amazing. Because what Bob Marley said was, he was about, and it's actually a quote that you can find in a movie known as I Am Legend as well. But what Bob Marley said, essentially, and I paraphrase terribly with these kind of things, is the people who are trying to make the world worse aren't taking a day off. So how can I? That's one of the main reasons why I stream 5 days a week, why I continue down this path as a content creator and try to push as hard as I can. Let's see, I have 604,864 rooms. God damn. I need all of them runes. I need all of them runes to get the stats that I really, really want. What music do I like? Honestly, I like all kinds of music. In truth, though, I don't like a lot of modern day music. It just doesn't resonate with me. Not to say it's bad, it's just not my shtick. Me personally, I'm more down with music from the 2000 period and older. And I like most of it. I'm not a big fan of grunge, nor am I a big fan of polka. But most of it is pretty awesome for me. Hello. Being a little silly might go kill a dragon. Alright, you have fun with that. I'm just gonna kill this knight over and over again while I'm trying to get its fucking armor. And, farm runes. Like I said, because we're playing Elden Ring and I'm really down for the actual lore. If anybody ever wants to ask any questions about the lore, I'm always down to talk about it. I used to listen to a lot of stuff like Tool, Mastodon, Mayhem, a lot of metal. Right on, right on. If you like metal, you should check out my buddy Veil Walker on YouTube and Spotify. They do a lot of metal music and they're freaking amazing. They are a composer as well as a singer. I've played Skyrim. I've honestly played the shit out of Skyrim to the point where I don't want to play it anymore. There's no mod. There's nothing that has been released for Skyrim that revivifies the game for me to a point where I want to experience it again after the multitude of hundreds of times I've experienced it already. It's a good game. I'm done with it though. When it comes to what is Elden Ring? Elden Ring is a Soulsborne game, dodge, roll, hack and slash, with a very extensive story. Also, what's up, dude? This Skyrim is kind of boring because I beat it so much, and that's exactly where I am at. I've played Skyrim so many times, I've beaten it so many times, I've used so many different mods. I'm done. What are you playing? I'm currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. If you want to check out any gameplay and join in on the conversation and fun, we are live on YouTube at Asian Fusha Gamer. Same spelling as my TikTok tag for Toss Up Tuesdays. And of course, the link is in my bio just to make it easier for you. Jello? What kind? Lime? Oh yeah, we're just doing this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I am a stubborn son of a bitch. I will get this armor. So the DLC is not out yet. I want it. That is definitely one of my priorities to save up money for, is to get the DLC. I'm very interested in the character that's going to be released. Let me guess, it's going to be the fucking gloves again. The pants! Finally! Now I just need the helmet. Yeah, but I've got other priorities as well that I gotta pay for. You know, bills. Oh shit, this stuff is too heavy at the moment. So I cannot wear it yet. So we'll just have to wait till we add to our strength. I believe it's strength, right? I have to double check if it's strength or if it's endurance. Endurance. So I gotta level up endurance to 20 before I can actually wear the armor. Son of a bitch. But at least we got the pants. Now we just need to get the helmet. Have you ever played Bloodborne? Yes, I have. It's one of those games that I know they never will. I know they won't. I really want them to remaster and re-release it for the PC. Because I would love to be able to play Bloodborne again. Because I don't have a PlayStation. The only reason I was able to play Bloodborne was because my friend let me play it on his PlayStation. But I don't have one. Which one would you say is easier? In all honesty, it's Elden Ring. Elden Ring, when it comes to all of the Soulsborne style games, comparative, is one of the easier ones when it comes to its entry level of gameplay. I'm not talking about the verses or anything like that. I'm talking about entry level of gameplay. Of basic gameplay. Elden Ring would definitely be the easier one out of all of them. Bloodborne would be one of the more difficult ones because of the advanced mechanics that are really in there. Next to that, other than Elden Ring, I would say Dark Souls 1 would be their easier one. Dragon was too easy. It was a named one too. If I remember correctly, aren't all of the dragons that you meet named until you see the ones in the later game area, as well as in Farum Azula? Or are you talking about Skyrim? Oh, Skyrim. I think you're talking about Skyrim, huh? Because, yeah, in Skyrim, the dragons were way too easy. Way too easy. Okay. Fire! No. Gotcha. Let's see, but it's the one near the fire giant. Ah. Hey, what's up, Oda? How are you, my friend? Always appreciate you showing up on my streams and being amazing. Just so you know, I did record another episode of Fajally Advised from your submission, and your submission became an entire episode because I had so much to say about it. I appreciate you submitting that particular subject, because it's not a subject that I would regularly talk about on Fajally Advice. Couldn't figure out how to get into the stream. Slatsy! YouTube. That's where we're streaming on right now. Every Tuesdays is a YouTube day until the day that I get monetized on YouTube. Once that happens, actually Tuesday's probably still going to be the only YouTube day, but Friday is going to switch to a Twitch day. Oof. Ow. Come on. Shit, you got me. Let's see, I mean, I got here, I just kept clicking the wrong thing. My day was terrible. Let's see. That just made my terrible day a lot better. It sucked until now. Well, I'm glad I was able to make your day better, because that's one of my main goals as a content creator. I'm sorry that today sucked. I am. Because I can't do anything to help make that any better than I already have. I wish I could do much more. But just remember, you're awesome. No matter what hardships you go through, they don't take away from how amazing you are. And howdy from planet Earth. Nope. Still didn't get the armor bit that I wanted. But at least we're getting runes. Let's see, my drive home was basically a near blinding downpour. Ooh. I can already imagine the heart rate skyrocketing. Howdy from Uranus. It smells here. Oh my. Let's see, have you ever played The Forest? Yes, I have. Although I haven't played through the first Forest all the way through, I did watch Neeb's gaming play. When it comes to, I'm more right now playing Sons of the Forest, and I have content for it on my YouTube, but I haven't beaten it yet. And thank you so much for those flowers, for those roses. I appreciate it. And of course, if you do want to check out the content and the fun, we are live on YouTube currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. Link is in my bio just to make it easier for you, and it's the same spelling as my TikTok tag, Asian Fasha Gamer. We're not really doing much in Elden Ring. We're actually kind of doing something really boring, which is farming runes and farming an armor set from a specific enemy. We just got the pants. Now we just need to get the helmet. I did sleep through the great Facebook collapse this morning. I didn't even realize there was some form of Facebook collapse. To be honest, I don't know. When it comes to corporate bullshit, I just don't care. Unless, of course, it's something that's harming people. But what happened? I gotta know at this point, because you brought it up. Like, me personally, I don't care to do the research myself, but if you're gonna bring it up, you gotta know something. Dragonfire! Now, the one disappointment I have with Elden Ring is the fact that I know it's not a Dark Souls game, so they don't have to follow the Dark Souls formula. But in Dark Souls, I believe in every Dark Souls, you get some form of dragon transformation once you acquire abilities or armor sets or a weapon. Oh, damn. It's a good thing I don't really have anything personal on my Facebook anymore. Shit, what was I saying? Yeah. So yeah, in Dark Souls, they have that whole dragon mechanic where you can become a dragon or have a dragon form. But in Elden Ring, even though they have stories of people becoming dragons. And they have dragon incantations, you use dragon hearts to sacrifice to gain dragon incantations and things like that. You don't have a dragon form in this game, other than you being able to use these incantations and summon a dragon form-esque head to do attacks or things like that, but you don't change, which sucks. Kind of would have liked for that to be a thing, but I understand why they did it. All of the plans, cross-stitch games my wife plays are on Facebook. Ah. Post something in Discord you want me to look at? No problem. I won't be able to look at it right away, but I will look at it as soon as I am done with stream, my friend. Alright, just gotta wait for you to walk to the right place. Hello. And once you are in the right place, I am going to kill you. Fire! Come on, helmet, 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 helmet. You son of a bitch. I just need the helmet. This is the last fucking piece I need. But will you drop it? No! You give me like 16 of the gloves, though. And so far, 1 of the pants. And I think 3 of the armor. Ow. Ow. Die, you son of a bitch. But yeah, I really fucking need the helmet. Well, not need. I want the helmet. But this armor is also this armor, in my opinion, gives me pretty decent protection. I just need the strength to be able to wield it. Which I should be able to get the... Oh, sorry, not the strength. The endurance, or whatever. Right? RNG. The bane of every gamer. Come on, you son of a bitch. Let's do this. Just give me the armor piece that I need. And I won't try to kill you over and over again anymore. I'll go kill giants over and over again for runes, which is much more efficient than trying to kill you. Because you only give me 400 runes per death. And out there, I can also get thin beast bones, which I can use to make more bolts for my crossbow, as well as throwing knives. Several of the early Final Fantasy games had items that literally took thousands of fights if the RNG likes you, right? Oh yeah. I still remember when Squaresoft relied on this dumbass mechanic where they would literally, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Haha! Oh, dang it! It was the last one I couldn't get. But yeah, where Squaresoft, when they were still known as Squaresoft, relied on this dumbass mechanic where you had to get these pieces to be able to level up either your weapon or your character to their ultimate state. One of the games that I know was famous for that, and also absolutely annoying for that, was Sword of Mana 2. PC. War. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, there were like there were many reasons why I hated and loved Final Fantasy X, and that was one of the reasons why I hated Final Fantasy X. Alright, Bryson, I will check it out in the Discord as soon as I can. Alright, let's do this. Come on, you bastard. Ow. Just let me do this. Yes. Take that. Yes. Still nothing, fucker. I beat the Chocobo race in Final Fantasy X. It took me over a week. Go. Okay. Hey, thank you so much for those roses. I do appreciate it. Nothing. God damn it. I will get that helmet, I'm telling you. I will be that stubborn son of a bitch. Ow. Ow. Dang it. Let's see. Do you remember the ball super boss in Final Fantasy IX? That was RNG on whether or not it killed everybody in the party in one attack. I'm trying to remember that boss. Okay. Take this. Come back. Oh. Did not get what I wanted. Fuck. Ozma on Chocobo in the Chocobo Island. Now remember the Chocobo. I'm gonna have to remember the look. I'm gonna have to look up a picture of it. And I'll probably be able to remember exactly which boss you're talking about. But till then. Alright. Okay, you. You're gonna give me that helmet. Ha! Even if I have to kill you 1,000 times, you're gonna give me the helmet that I need. Hey, thank you so much for that gift. I do appreciate it. And of course, if you do want to join in on the fun and the conversation, we are live on YouTube at Asian Fashion Gamer. Excuse me. Same spelling as my TikTok tag, and of course, the link is in my bio, just to make it easier for you. Playing a little bit of Elden Ring for Toss-Up Tuesdays. Take that, and this! Ow! You son of a bitch. Woo! Still didn't give me the helmet. Oh, thank you so much for those gifts. I really do appreciate it. Image chat after you see what Bryson posted. Alrighty then, Oda. Thank you. Okay, we need to level up. Strength is almost to where I want it to be. Then I'll work on endurance. Then I'll work on dexterity. Then I'll work on faith. And then I should have everything that I need to be able to use the majority of weapons that I'm going to be using, other than intelligence. I believe it's intelligence that I'm going to need to upgrade to be able to use the Sword of Night and Flame. Which, just by design, is a sword that I enjoy. Let's see, Elden Ring is one of those games I don't mind watching, but I have no desire to play, so I'm living vicariously through me. I get it. No, I totally get it. Trust me. There are certain games that I love watching, but I definitely don't ever want to play. Like, it's really cool watching my friends kick ass in things like, you know, PvP style games, and when they do amazing shit on those. That's cool to watch. Me personally, still not going to play it though. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy watching it. That. Alright. Die. Nah. The only reason this is here, essentially, is to make it so that, you know, if anybody ever has, oh, where's gameplay? It's right here. If you want a better look at the gameplay, you're more than welcome to come onto my YouTube, which I'm streaming on right now, or my Twitch, depending on where I'm streaming at that day. I've always found it funny that you can take the helmet off. You can't just take the helmet off the guy's head. I know, right? That'd be great if I could, you know, then I wouldn't have to kill him 5,000 fucking times. And get nothing for it, of course. Oh, damn it. What ending are you going for? I'm still deciding on which ending I want to go for. Because there's also the fourth ending. Because there's, you know, the ending of Omens. Which is one that I guess a lot of people don't remember exists. But the ending of Omens is essentially the culmination of the Dung Eaters storyline. Which, interestingly enough, I don't know if enough people notice this about the Dung Eater's armor, it being all nodule like it is, but I do believe that the Dung Eater's armor is made up of the skeletal remains of Omen warriors. There's a theory that the Frenzied Lord leads to Dark Souls games because of the lands falling to madness, which is the plot of the Souls games. The only reason why the Souls games, I don't believe, lead or have anything to do with Elden Ring is because of the differences of the different characters, the lore, the magic, the beginnings. There's so many things that lie away from Dark Souls. And also the creators of Elden Ring, from FromSoft, Miyazaki and such, have stated that Elden Ring and Dark Souls are not related. That kind of squashes that fan theory. As much as I love Dark Souls and its story, the pygmies and all of that have literally nothing to do with any of the other races within Elden Ring. And I don't believe the Newmen are in any way, shape, or form an allusion to that. Because there's nothing in the lore of the Newmen themselves, of their entire race, at least from what we can gather from Elden Ring, that relays them to the pygmies or anything like that. And keep in mind, the reason why I'm talking about the Newmen is because they are the most prevalently important race in Elden Ring because of Marika, as well as Radagon, and so on and so forth. Whereas the other races that are, the origins that you could choose, they're not necessarily spoken of, except for those within Raya Lucaria and the Carian Manor. And the Lucarian and Carian Manors both worship the moon. Sorry, got an itch. Now, there are a lot of things in Elden Ring that are up for interpretation, for sure. But I do believe the connection between Elden Ring and the Souls universe is one of those things that is not up for debate. Now, I could be wrong about that, but if I strongly recall there being an interview where the creators of FromSoft stated specifically that Elden Ring and Dark Souls are not related. At least in lore. Which also, if I remember correctly, there's also a video from VatiVidya, who is one of the biggest lore builders of Souls games. Well, not lore builders, but lore content creators of Soulsborne style games, that has also stated that there is no connection between Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Now, I could be wrong about that, but like I said, if I remember correctly, that is what I saw. That. that? Fire! Well, I'm getting my runes, but I'm not getting my armor. Just give me the helmet. That's all I fucking want. But I'm not trying to get fucking fancy with this. I'm just trying to kill it as efficiently as possible. Hello. Let's see. I don't miss, yeah, I know, right? Currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. If you want to check out any of the gameplay, we are live on YouTube today for Toss Up Tuesdays. Link is in my bio, and it's the same spelling as my TikTok tag, Asian Fascia Gamer. Well, I appreciate that. Did you miss my DM, or are you still thinking about it? I might have missed your DM. I do apologize. I need to go check it out. Oh, thank you so much for that, Rosa. I appreciate it. Ah, my face itches. Give me... Fudge has a lot to do on Discord tonight, apparently. Apparently. I have a lot to do tonight. I have a lot of editing that I need to get done so that I can stay ahead for my YouTube. Will you just give me the armor? Damn, dude. I did not. And boom. Come on. Nope. Fucking RNG. Fucking RNG. Hello. Let's see. Oh, bitch. Playing on PC. Okay, you. Give me the armor. Nope. God damn it. I will get that helmet. I will. I'll be a stubborn son of a bitch about it. Kill this fucking banished knight. I don't know how many times I've killed this dude so far. Just give me the armor. Give me the fucking armor. You suck. Just need that damn helmet. Come on. There you are. Come on, you. Give me the armor. Alright? Give me the armor and we can go our peaceful ways. Although you're never gonna be peaceful. Alright. Helmet, please. Helmet, 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 helmet. Go fuck yourself. It was not the helmet. Got everything but the helmet. I've got the weapons. I believe all of the weapons that they use. I even have their golden shield, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I even have the golden shield. I don't... Well, the brass shield, whatever. What I don't have is the helmet. The fuck, dude? You and your goddamn RNG. At least... I'm still getting runes for this, you know? 400 runes per kill is not bad, and this is a quick go at it, so... Alright, come on. Ow. Ow! Get up, get up, get up, get up. Beat him, but didn't get shit for it. Balls. Yes, I am a very special kind of stubborn. I am the kind of stubborn that will smash my head against the wall, bloodied and concussed, until I break through the wall. Hello. My mama always used to say, I was so stubborn I could out-stubborn a bull. Did you ever grind for so long and notice getting the drop and then finally realize you had 3 of them? Yes. Oh yes, I've done that. Are you kidding me? I've done that on fucking Warframe. I went through this whole process of trying to grind to get, I remember it was the Neuroptic for Nidus. And I grinded, and I grinded, and I grinded, and I grinded. Without even realizing that the day that Nidus dropped, a friend of mine gave me essentially all but 1 piece of Nidus. And I already had everything else that I was grinding for. I had all of the pieces of Nidus. But I didn't know it. Hey, thank you so much for that gift. I do appreciate it. So yeah, I know how that feeling goes. It's a shitty feeling. Because you did all of that, and you got something extra, but you didn't even fucking need it. Kill! I'll take that. Well, I didn't join any team, but I do appreciate the gift. I think you meant stream, though, I'm guessing, because autocorrect is a bitch. Oh, they say autocorrect is so convenient, but more often than not, autocorrect fucks up what you're trying to say. That's true. At least this isn't a hard battle. Giggity. It's just annoying because I haven't yet to get my, No, you probably haven't. It's more like your simplistic mind has attributed certain racial features because you're primitive and aren't smart enough to be able to see an individual in front of you. Ah. Oh, die. Let's see, I never ever want to say duck you. I know, right? Especially when it comes to autocorrect. Listen, it's never duck you. It's never ducking. And it's never ducker. Yeah. Just give me the helmet. Come on, dude. How many times do I have to kill you? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Nah, I'm gonna keep looking at chat. I'm gonna keep looking at chat and playing the game. Because it seems to bother you. I didn't realize that you were so weak that somebody looking at chat would bother you. Exactly. Let's see. Not much, Sweezy, just playing a little bit of Elden Ring. Alright. Come on, dude, I just need the fucking helmet. Dragonfire, bitch. Ow. Ow. Oh, damn, that killed me. Fuck. Well, I mean, Caesar, just because you don't have the brain capacity to multitask doesn't mean that everybody else is that stupid. Have you watched Shameless? I've watched some of it, but not all of it. I play a multitude of games as I am a variety streamer. It really depends on what I feel like. If you want to know what games I play, you're going to have to check me out 5 days a week on Twitch and YouTube. Link is in my bio just to make it easier for you. Dead. And not the helmets, but the pants. Fuck. Let's see, I'm stealing that line for D&D. Dragonfire, bitch. Nice. Have you played Helldivers? No, I have not. I've seen a lot of people play it, and it looks kind of interesting, but in all honesty, when it comes down to it, it's not exactly something that is interesting enough to me that I want to spend my money on. If a viewer purchases it for me, I will definitely play it, for sure. But right now, the only things that I'm willing to spend my money on and saving up for is the DLC for Elden Ring, as well as Black Myth. Did you ever play Hades? No. I've heard people talk about it, I've seen it, but I have not played it. No, Flushtuck, all we know is that you are simple-minded and attribute racial traits to every race that you see because you are dumb and you cannot see an individual. And it's not the world's fault that you're a racist, ignorant piece of shit. It's your fault. Incorrect. If you use that as an excuse, then once again, you are nothing more than your base primitive person that is unable to take accountability for themselves and likes to live on excuses, and that's just weak. And I mean that in every sense of the word. Let's see, with how close they spawned the thingy to this guy, I believe it was designed for Forever Grind spot. Yeah, there are certain spots that are meant to be able to be a grind, and it being 400 runes at a time isn't that bad. But, either way, I'll be right back, because I need to take a piss. But I appreciate y'all hanging out, but yeah, I will be right back, alright? Hey there, everybody. I want to take a second to introduce my two friends. This is
Random Skull.
And this is
Mr. Announcer.
And they are my two announcers to help keep things fun. If you want to get to know them better, check out my streams as well as my content on YouTube. Thank you so much. Keep being awesome.
I just thought of a raptor with intelligence using the Force with a lightsaber in his hand.
It's basically a Trandoshan.
I was about to say, there's a race like that. And yes, bears do beat
Sure,
Battlestar Galactica. Let's see, I want a Marlin 1895 when T-Rex season opens up. Oh, jeez. Got one? Do you see that? Do you see that motherfucker down there? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good not dealing with that giant-ass motherfucker in the water. Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to check out the gameplay. Live on Twitch at Agent Fudge Gamer. Same spelling as my TikTok tag. Link is in my bio if you want to check it out. But now you're dead.
Now you're dead. How do you feel?
And if you want to try out this game, it is 100% free to play. Warframe is free to play and available on all platforms. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here it comes. If you don't know who that is on the wall, you should probably use Google. That'll be your best friend to actually get your ups up on knowledge. I know. Trust me, I know. Kids these days don't know who Bob Marley is. That's fucking sad. Right?
And cover it in bird seed.
You're an asshole.
There's nothing I can do to help you, and you literally are not funny or bust.
Yep. Bust! Holy shit!
You are not meant to know. You got a 0.
Yeah, and I'm not rolling again on that one. That's what I was looking for. This.
Remember,
Ah.
the materials you gather are the property of the Altair Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Thanks, Altera. Go fuck yourself. Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hello.
We're here to talk about different ways that you can support me as a content creator. Now, of course, there is
Patreon.
Direct donations.
And of course, there is also my merch store. Now, all of these are found on my Linktree. And if you do want to support me as a content creator and help out, and of course stay up to date on everything Fajali, check out the Linktree, which gives you access to everything in one place. Thank you all so much for joining me, and of course,
Thank you.
we'll see you later now.
I don't know who's balls.
What did he say? Did he say that the jetpacks are not portable high ground?
Portable high ground. Hammond is a cheap bastard, to be honest.
Oh yeah, he is. He was. No, if you read the books,
I'm actually gonna be.
Oh, the books are so much more in depth about how cheap he was.
I'm
But he spared
actually.
no expense.
Okay, we got this. We got this. We don't got this, but we got this. Oxygen. Shit. 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 Okay. Fucking hell. What is that? No. No, no. God damn it. Rawr. Okay, where are we going? Interesting enough, certain frames were created as primes, but there were also certain frames that were given prime status or primed after they achieved certain feats. Alright then, everybody, we are back. Let's keep up this fucking thing. And yes, we are still playing some Elden Ring, although we are really just farming and trying to get this armor set. And of course, if you do want to check out the fun and gameplay, we are live on YouTube at Asian Fashion Gamer. Same spelling as my TikTok tag. And of course, the link is in my bio, just to make it easier for you. Alright, died. Kill the knights, kill the knights, kill the knight. Yes, kill the knight over and over again, because I want that helmet. That is the last piece of equipment that I need. Hey, thank you so much for that gift. I do appreciate it. Do, 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 do. Okay. And die. Die! You're not dying fast enough. I mean, you died, but you didn't give me what I wanted. Bullshit. Give the bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons. I'm sorry. That was a 70-inch plasma screen TV. So, how can I help you today? Fire! No! Ow! Why won't you die? There you go. I need to rewatch Hellsing Abridged again. Shut up, Chef. I love you and I appreciate that you're here in TikTok chat, but I also know that you're on YouTube. But, shut up, Chef. So does that make Tentacle and Geisophage bitches because they're playing Artificers? No. No. They're your support. They're your white mage. Don't fuck with the white mage. I'm not on YouTube. I'm at my buddy's house. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Fire! Stabbing! Death! Scrub! I love you, Chef. At least hope you're having a good day at your friend's house, dude. Currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. If you want to check out any gameplay, we're live on YouTube today for Toss Up Tuesdays at Asian Fasha Gamer. Same spelling as my TikTok tag, and of course the link is in my bio just to make it easier for you. We're grinding out a armor piece as well as runes and just talking about Elden Ring lore. I get it, you know, it's not for everybody. Everybody has their own style of gameplay. And they have their things that they enjoy. And they're all valid. As long as you ain't running around like some missionary trying to get other people to play your game because you need them to play it. Because that's not what gaming's about. Honestly, what I posted in Discord goes hard. He's grinding out that piece that goes on his head. It will make the grinding easier. Well, it will, because once I'm done in this area, I can go to a better and more efficient place to grind out runes, which is the Stormfield, where there's a bunch of giants that I can kill easily, and they give me 1,000 per kill. There's at least 7 of them. Those can be respawned. And I just kill them over and over again, and I will be able to get the levels that I need so that I can actually move on with the story in the fashion that I want to. I just need the goddamn motherfucking helmet. I've paid attention to you. What more do you want, Chef? You could always show up on YouTube, too. You're either ignoring or you didn't get the dirty joke. I didn't get the dirty joke until now. Dude, Oda, how many times have I told you, when it comes to jokes like that, there's so many times where it'll just go right over my head. What do you want, Chef? Ow. Hence why I clarified it so you got it. Yes! Yes! Alright. Need a drink. Oh god. I really just want this helmet. That's all. I know that's asking a lot, apparently, because it's not going to give it to me that easily. But I need the helmet, and then I need to gather the levels that I need, and then I can go fight the next boss that I want to fight, which is another dragon. Listen here, you little shit. I get it. You're satiring just how fucking predictable trolls are and that they all say the same shit. But listen here, you little shit. I love you, dude. Thoughts on thoughts. One who only thinks thoughts has only time to think thoughts. The house hunting sucks, in all honesty. The market is crap and we just don't have enough money at the moment. But we're still trying. We're still trying, because we need to give our friend back their space as soon as we possibly can, even though they're being gracious and giving us a space to be in. Helldivers 2, if somebody buys it for me, I will play it, but that's yet to happen. You want to protect your head so you can properly fight. You can properly ride the dragon. Oh my god. Remember, fool. Remember! Don't be a fool. Always wrap your tool. This goes for bards as well. Appreciate the roses. Thank you so much. Okay. Hey, thank you again for that rose. I do appreciate it. Come on, more fire. Chef, are you hanging around with a chihuahua? Is that why you're acting like this? Because you got fucking, you know, chaos energy. Don't make me turn this bus around, and then nobody's gonna get to go to fucking Disney World. You put that thing back where it comes from, or so help me. You're just enjoying being on this side of the stream. I love you, dude. Fire! Ah! You still haven't given me the piece that I fucking need. If I don't see the gates to Disney World, everyone's dying. Imagine Bryson being like Stewie in Family Guy, you know, when Peter tells him he's going to go to Disney World. Disney World, 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 Disney World. We're going to Disney World. Please tell me you know that reference. Fire! Blood. Ow, 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 it's gonna kill me. Listen here, you little shit.
son of a bitch!
It's the halberd. It's not even the helmet. It's the fucking halberd. You dick fucking bitch. Why did the bard take 3 levels in cleric? Because of STDs? Well, there's an easier way to get the helmet. No, shut up. Oda already made that joke. You bastard. Lesser restoration made the wrapper unnecessary. Of course. It was like the morning after pill in a spell. You dirty horn dog! Fire! Ow. Dead. You know, if the lore of the lands between works in the way that works in the way that I said that it does, because it's the whole reason why enemies respawn, especially lesser enemies, because their ashes are not taken to the catacombs in which they are able to be reborn. So they're just, they essentially are reformed over and over again because they never received their death, because destined death was removed from the lands between. This particular banished knight is probably thinking, God, this fucking Elden Lord tarnished motherfucker just keeps killing me over and over again. When is this going to stop? When you give me the helmet, that's when it's going to stop. Goddamn RNG. The bane of existence of every gamer. And now feel my fire. Take that, and this. Alright. Reset. Kill him again! And again! And again! But his mommy gave him that helmet. It has sentimental value. Well, when you put it that way, give me the fucking helmet. Stab! I fucking hate you. You know how many of these halberds I have? I don't need another halberd. I need the helmet of the banished knight. Come on, you son of a bitch. I bet you anything if I looked it up on, like, Fex Life or whatever, the wiki, the percentage in which the helmet drops is going to be unusually low. And thank you so much for that, Rose. And thank you for subscribing on my YouTube. Fire! Ow. Ow. Wow. Well, fuck you, too. Why you gotta be nasty? Why you gotta be nasty, Oda? You're not gonna give me the helmet. You fuckface. I'm not asking for much. I'm asking for a goddamn helmet. Oh. Why? Because the helmet has a visage of a dragon in it. And I like dragons. I want it! Stab. And kick. And nothing. And I fell. Son of a bitch. I was talking about the helmet on his head being stuck. How is that nasty? I mean, I'm doing it on purpose, but still. You fucker. Son of a bitch. Ah, this is why I love y'all. This is why you're one of the goofs, Oda. What am I playing? I'm playing a little bit of Elden Ring. If you want to join in on the fun, we're live on YouTube today for Toss Up Tuesdays. Link is in my bio, same spelling as my TikTok tag, Asian Fasha Gamer. Right now, we're not really doing anything exciting. We're really just killing this Banished Knight over and over again to grind runes, as well as trying to get his armor set, which is what I really, really want. Ow. And of course, we're also talking about Elden Ring lore here and there, because I really love the lore in the game. Alright, come on, come on, helmet, 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 helmet. Go fuck yourself. Another fucking pair of gauntlets. I've got everything but the helmet. And I've killed this fucker like 100 goddamn times now. Or more. More than 100 times now, I bet. Fuck you. My mommy told me to said that. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, Elden Ring is definitely one of my favorite games. I had it for the Xbox, and I beat it for the Xbox, but my Xbox One took a giant shit. And one of my amazing supporters and friends actually purchased me the game for PC, so I'm able to play it again. What helm am I trying to get? I'm trying to get the Helm of the Banished Knight. You know, the Silver Knight in Stormvale Castle. Take that, you bitch. But yes. Yeah, you have nothing for me. Gotta make sure that's in the right position. The one without the cloak hood. The first one, the one in Stormvale Castle. The one where you can see the vestige of the dragon. Well, I appreciate that. As I am a full-time content creator, this is what I do for a living, and I'm glad I'm able to entertain others. While I grind this particular part out over and over and over and over again. I mean, seeing as you were here a few minutes ago, or well, like an hour or two ago, yes I do. By being a content creator. You're at work eating lunch? Well, hopefully you're having a good lunch. Die, fucker. Alright, come on. Come on, helmet. Why? Why are you like this? Hey, what's up, Danny? Welcome to the YouTube stream. I got the armor, I got the legs, I got the gauntlets, I got the sword, I got the fucking halberd, but not the helmet. I've even got the shield. Why are you like this, Elden Ring? Why is your RNG like this? Okay. Wanna cry? Not cry, I'm just angry. I'm frustrated. Hey, appreciate the gifts, thank you so much. That depends. Danny, what exactly are you trying to do with that green screen? Get friends. Because if you had friends, you wouldn't be here asking me to play Fortnite. You'd be playing Fortnite with your friends. And Helldivers, I've heard of it, but in all honesty, it's a very interesting concept in itself, and I appreciate the roses. But the truth of the matter is, it's not interesting enough for me to want to spend my money on. Currently, I'm saving up for the DLC for Elden Ring, as well as the game known as Black Myth, which is another Souls-like game that comes out involving Sun Wukong. And it's one that I'm very excited for. And yes, I am excited for the Elden Ring DLC. I really want to know who Mesmer is, because that's obviously not Mikola. So who the fuck is that? Okay, to stream. I mean, a 55, depending... A 55-inch might be overkill. I mean, if you already have it, just make use of it. Why not, right? But the 55-inch might be a little bit much. Just saying. So the gauntlet and the helm have the same drop rate. So what the fuck? I've heard that, and I've seen a lot of it, but the only reason why I'm not really hung up on Helldivers 2 is I'm not really a shooting game person. I'm not. I mean, I do love Warframe, but that's because Warframe has shooting and melee. When it comes to Helldivers 2, interesting concept. I love Starship Troopers, but like I said, when it comes down to it, not really a game that I'm really interested in spending my money on. If somebody gets it for me, I will play it on stream for them and have fun with it, definitely. But I'm more trying to save up for the Elden Ring DLC, which I believe is going to be $40, as well as the new game Black Myth, which should be coming in Q4 of 2024. Do you play Slay the Spire? Not really. I've tried it. I've tried it at least once or twice. It's been a long time since I played it, but Slay the Spire was interesting, just not enough to keep me interested. When it comes to games that I regularly play, Elden Ring is definitely one of them. Warframe is another one. Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm just kind of bouncing between games here and there as well, because I am a variety streamer. But I am a full-time content creator. Oh, crap. I didn't want to do that. But I hear you. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I've got nothing against Helldivers 2. You know, I just... Ah, damn it. What about Inscripted, the other card game? Oh, okay. No, I've not ever actually played Inscripted. When it comes to card games, and honestly, the only card game that I still play every once in a while, other than like poker or shit like that, would be Magic the Gathering. But even then, I kind of fell away from those kind of things. Mostly, I mean, like, obviously Slay the Spire and Inscripted are online card games. They're not TCGs. I fell away from games that are TCG-like, mainly because of the price of getting into TCGs. And playing TCG-style games that are not necessarily TCG kind of made me want to get back into them. And it was like a draw for me. I was like, eh. Because TCGs in general are just expensive to get into. Hey, appreciate the gift. Thank you so much. And for that as well. Welcome to the YouTube stream. I appreciate those gifts. Thank you so much. What about Yu-Gi-Oh? So I was into Yu-Gi-Oh way back in the day. I, in fact, went to tournaments for Yu-Gi-Oh way back in the day. But I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh after the era of Exceed, when they went into Pendulum. Because I just didn't have the money to remake a new deck, and I didn't want to be able to I didn't want to sink another $200 or so to make another tournament comparable deck. It's a Logitech 935. If you want to know the price, well, you're just gonna have to look it up on Google or Amazon because the price varies. Ow, 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 ow. I won. But I didn't get the helmet that I wanted. I didn't get shit. I probably killed this guy like 500 fucking times. Audio is absolutely amazing. In all honesty, the Logitech 935 is a headset that I've bought over and over again for almost 8 years now. And by over and over again, I mean 3 times. Because the first one I got eaten by by a puppy. The second one that I got tossed and destroyed, and the last one that I got is the one that I'm currently using right now. But it got tossed and destroyed and was pretty much lasting for 5 years. So there's that to also consider. Let's see, the Pendulum era is when a lot of players stopped playing because of the expense and the style of Pendulum decks. That's also true. Let's see, what are your 3 favorite genres of games? So my three favorite genres of games would be Soulsborne style games or Monster Hunter style games. You know, dodge, roll, hack and slash, RPGs, and really, I don't know if I can really just pick three genres. Really, in general, if a game has a good story to it, I'm gonna enjoy it. Well, I appreciate all of the gifts and you being a number one. Let's see. Monster Hunter, which is better, Rise or World? Personally, I think Rise is better because of the network capabilities and how cohesive the co-op for World was. Rise was a step backwards to make it more accessible for consoles, and that is one thing that I personally don't agree with, because they did it so that it could be more accessible specifically for the Switch. And I don't like that, because like I said, it was a regression. I love the step forward they took with the cohesive co-op and the networking they did with World, and I really wish they could have adapted that into something that would work with the Switch and the like, so that Rise was more of a continuation and an improvement of World rather than what it was, which was a regression in my opinion. I'm hoping that Monster Hunter Wilds will be something more closer to the cohesive co-op of Monster Hunter World. So here's the thing. You shouldn't ask me about what games you should purchase. This is your money. So do the research, look at the gameplay, see what game seems like it suits your gameplay style better and would have more value in playability and replayability between those choices. Because that's up to you. I don't know your preference in gaming. It's not about what's popular, it's not what about everybody tells you to play, okay? It's about what you enjoy. And to find that out, you're going to have to look at the gameplay. You're going to have to watch people play it to be able to discern whether or not the game is going to be worth it for you. I can't tell you what game is going to be worth it. No one can. The only thing they can do is make a suggestion based off of their own bias. And that's all it is a bias. So, make the decision for yourself. Do some research. Look up different games. Look up those games and their gameplay and see which one actually suits you. And then make your purchase, because it's your money. No one should tell you what you should spend your money on. Ever. You should never have to listen to somebody else's opinion about what you're going to spend your money on, because it's your life. Ain't nobody else living it for you. Oh shit. Alright, die. And I'm currently playing Elden Ring. If you want to check out any of the gameplay, we are live on YouTube at Asian Fudgy Gamer, same spelling as my TikTok tag. Link is in my bio just to make it easier for you. Okay. Level. I am level 47 currently. I'm working on trying to get my strength to level 20, endurance to level 20, dexterity to 20, faith to 20, and arcane to 20. Nope. Yep, I'm currently playing Elden Ring. But no, I do not play any EA games. Alright. Still not getting that helmet that I need. I mean, if you're wanting to see the game's right here. But if you want a better look at the game, you're more than welcome to come to my YouTube at Asian Fasha Gamer. Same spelling as my TikTok tag, link is in my bio. And I'm currently playing a little bit of Elden Ring. Right now, we're not doing anything really extensive. We're just trying to gain the armor of the Banished Knight, which I'm just killing him over and over again. And of course, if anybody wants any, questions about things like lore and things like that, we're also talking about that. Nah, I use TikTok as a way to filter all the idiots and trolls and bring people into the streams that actually matter to me, because any idiot should be able to switch between two apps to be able to watch something if they really want to. Some lore on the Banished Knight. So let me try not dying first, and I can definitely give you a little bit of what I know. Oh yeah, no, I definitely can. I just won't, and I never will. Like, if anybody actually wants to check out any of the gameplay, like I said, they're more than welcome to come out to the streams that actually matter to me, like my YouTube or such. And welcome to the YouTube stream. I just died. Every button technically is in use. In combat, you have your... What is it? You have like your Ash of War, your spells, you have your heavy attack and your quick attack, you have movement, you have camera, dodging, items, interact, and the like, things like that. So I've played with viewers, and this is the reason why I actually have this specific rule where I only play with I only play with my friends, moderators, and of course with Patreon subs, and that's it. My day's going pretty good. How's your day going? So the best way to see my stream would be on YouTube. If you want to actually interact and be able to be part of the conversation, as well as check out the gameplay. Either that or on Twitch, depending on the day, because on Tuesdays and on Fridays, I'm live on YouTube. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I'm live on Twitch. Now, as for the Banished Knight, now there are a few interesting things to go over when it comes to the Banished Knight. Hopefully, I'll be able to do this properly. Nope. It should be... Yeah. I don't have the helmet, so that's one thing that I'm missing. Because I'm working on trying to get my YouTube monetized. And once my YouTube is monetized, I'll be focusing on live streaming just on Twitch. And then posting static and edited content on YouTube. I mean, yeah, Bryson, I always want to know how your day is going. I know it's going pretty awesome. Bryson, you know I'd play with you. You are a moderator, even though technically you lost your mod stats because you lost your original count. Right. There it is. So, the interesting thing that's not exactly specified, but you can actually tell within the form, as well as how the lore of the Banished Knights is spoken about in their armor set. The Banished Knights themselves have all, more than likely, were part of the knighthood and warriors that were loyal to Godfrey. And when Godfrey was stripped of his brain, when Godfrey was stripped of his grace and sent on their long march, he brought with him his warriors, his tarnished, including yourself. But amongst those, there were others that lost themselves to the madness of the order being broken. And many of those were the banished knights who actually wielded the armor of, well, the silver armor of their lord, which was Godfrey, showcasing both the rose and thorns of America and the silver might of Godfrey. But there's also something interesting to note is that the visage of these armor, of the armor of the banished knights, is unlike the visage of what Godfrey would be, which is of the lion. Whereas banished knights have visages of dragons, much like Godwyn. But their armor isn't gold like the knights of Leidenhall. So Elden Ring fun, never got around to play it, but looks interesting. So Elden Ring is a very interesting game, but it is a challenge style game that is dodge, roll, hack and slash, and it has a lot of challenges to it. If you're not in for that, as well as the story in itself in the game is not something that's readily handed to you. You have to look for it. You have to read the excerpts of all the armor bits, as well as items and weapons, to be able to piece together all of the lore. So there's a lot of reading and exploration that you need to do. So if all of those things are things that might dissuade you, Elden Ring might not be the game for you. Now, we also have to remember, during the era of Godfrey, as being the Elden Lord, in their fights against the giants, against the god killers, against so many of the enemies of the Golden Order and of America, Godwyn was born, and so were the twins of Moog and Morgott, the Omen twins. Godwyn, being their favorite child, would be the one chosen to ascend to the golden throne of Elden Lord, potentially, as long as a proper Empyrean was found and chosen to replace Marika when the time came. Appreciate the gift. I am currently streaming live on YouTube. Asian Fasha Gamer, Samsung is my TikTok tag. Link is in my bio. I am a full-time content creator, and I have been for the past 2.5 years, but I've been content creating for almost 10 years now. On and off. Ow. Stab. Let me guess. No helmet. Bastard. I can definitely say that I am on the road to that path, and I'm growing every single day trying to get there. I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy, and I'm not going to tell you that there's going to be anyone who's going to give you a handout that's going to make it easy for you. As you can see with the situation that goes on with Kick, easy come, easy go. So if you want to be a content creator and you're doing it as a career and you want to make it as your career, be ready for the long and difficult road. I've been doing it full time for 2 years now. I've been going on and off for 10 years, and there were a lot of hiccups in between. But never once have I deviated from the fact that this is a career that I want to do for a living, and this is what I will continue to push for. Appreciate that, Drew. Yeah. Essentially, Bryson, you came in when I restarted for the third time my stream journey and rebuilt everything from the ground up. Oh, yes, it does. It takes a lot to stay dedicated. But then again, anything in life worth doing is going to take effort. Because ultimately, it's you answering the question for yourself that you are worth it. You are worth all the hardships, the tears, and blood that you will shed to get to whatever goal it is that you want to get to. Because it's not about skill, it's not about having any of these bullshit advantages. None of those will help you on the long run. What matters is, are you willing to get through it to get to it? That's what will get you to your definition of success, which everyone has their own definition of success to find. And it's never going to be an easy journey. But that doesn't mean that you won't be able to do it. That never means that. It just means that you got to be able to be tenacious enough to want whatever you want bad enough and push through. Die. Thoughts on Helldivers 2? God fucking damn it, it's the gloves again. So, thoughts on Helldivers 2. It's a very interesting game, very interesting premise. I love Starship Troopers, but not interesting enough for me to actually want to spend my money on. Now, if there is a viewer or supporter that wants to purchase the game for me, I will play it on stream, for fucking sure. But me personally, the games that I want to spend my money on are the Elden Ring DLC and Black Myth. Other than that, I'm spending my money on, my bills and stuff. What type of content do you usually do? Elden Ring? No. I mean, yes, Elden Ring is definitely going to be something more that I do, but I do a bunch of other gaming content. On the regular right now, what I am working on is my only podcast that I currently have, which is my Fajali Advice, which focuses on mental health, everyday life, and relationships, and making sure that people realize that mental health is just as important as our everyday life by working on reading reading submissions from others that have been submitted into an email and trying to give them some advice as well as pull from my life experience to be able to give some value so that they can be able to find a path forward. As well as gaming content, I work on right now my focuses are Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, Baldur's Gate 3, Darksiders, the entirety of the game series right now that's out, and Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, as well as Pal World. And yes, I do play on PC. As for what I do live stream, Mondays we do what's called a Bunch of Goofs livecast podcast with my buddy Oda here and my buddy Hey My Name is Chef, who also does their own podcast that they post on YouTube and Spotify known as Nostalgic Nerd Out. We do a live cast on Twitch on Mondays, all three of us. And then Tuesdays are Toss Up Tuesdays on YouTube, which I play whatever the hell I want. Wednesdays are Warframe Wednesdays on Twitch. Thursdays are Throwback Thursdays, which I play nostalgic games. And Fridays are D and Dummies Fridays, which we play Baldur's Gate 3. And we'll also be doing a live cast of a campaign that we're working on where I am going to be the DM. Oda, my friend, Tentacle Motorsports, who's a content creator. Hey, I'm Chef, who's also a content creator, of course, as I said. And Guy Safage, all are going to be part of this content, this D&D campaign. And, I mean, I would say I have decent PC specs. I have my streaming PC, which has my capture card, which is an Elgato, it's the top Elgato MK1 internal capture card. It's got a 3060 graphics card, Ryzen 5 CPU, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and is water cooled with a 1 terabyte SSD boot drive and a 3 terabyte hard drive, as well as my gaming PC, which feeds into my media PC, which is the one that I just described, which has similar specs. The only difference is it's got 32 gigabytes of RAM, because it's not for rendering, it's just for gaming, a Ryzen 7, a 3080 graphics card, water-cooled CPU, and 1 terabyte boot drive, and 3 terabyte hard drive, and 4 terabyte backup drive. That's what I got. Now, is that necessary? No. I'm essentially, when there was a point in my life where I essentially went through a work-based lawsuit and won, and I used that money to purchase me everything I would need to future-proof for being a content creator, and of course, my wife, a computer for her. And what's up, dude? So I've played Star Citizen, and in all honesty, I do apologize. It's not for me, because I got really bored before I got to the end of the game. And there was nothing that drawed me to actually finish the game as I was playing through it. And I tried to do as much of the game as I could to try and experience it. I even started a series on my Patreon to get me to motivate me to try and beat the game. Sadly, nothing could motivate me to beat it. And yes, I do apologize. The conversation is on YouTube as well. If you do want to join the conversation, we are live on YouTube at Asian Faja Gamer. Same spelling as my TikTok tag. Link is in my bio. But we are also going to be ending stream very soon. I tried very hard to get into Starfield. And there was just something about it that didn't click for me. Favorite anime is really difficult for me to say because I always have a list that's revolving depending on how I feel. I know the two animes that are always static on my favorite list, depending on how I feel, will always be Overlord and Bleach, as well as Studio Ghibli as a whole, because I love Miyazaki. Alrighty then, everybody. I do hate to say it, but this is where I'm going to be ending my stream today. I do appreciate everybody that has come in, for anybody that's gifted, and all of that. It does mean a lot because I am a full-time content creator, so every little bit helps. Thank you all so very much. And of course, if you do want to continue to support me as a content creator, please do check out the links in my bio, in my link tree, such as my Patreon, because we do offer Patreon such, as well as Patreon subs are able to make requests on content. And of course, we have our merch store, we have our YouTube, we have our Twitch, and so much more. Thank you so much, and of course, we will see everybody again tomorrow on Twitch around 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Warframe Wednesdays, where we'll be playing Warframe and trying to grind out more pieces of Grendel Prime. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see everybody again later. Bye. Okay. And there.